Hey, how you doing? My name is Dan. I am putting this up on YouTube as part of my Diabetic Army um, portfolio. Basically, started the page and the web page to encourage big people, and there's a lot of us out there to help them lose weight. And it's not that hard to lose weight, folks. It's just a matter of focus and getting after it. And also having the proper support. Support is huge. This is one thing I found. So, what's so special about me? Well, I'll tell you something. I was a pro wrestler for a number of years, many, many years. I was one of those guys, spent a lot of time in the gym, pushed a lot of weights, never thought anything would happen to me, was bulletproof, absolutely bulletproof. One day I went to the doctor after I'd finished wrestling, became a business executive, went to the doctor, and they just did a routine test, and they came back to me and they said, "Do you realize you have type 2 diabetes?" And I did not realize that. So it was really interesting to me. I had to really kind of dig in and kind of figure it all out. Ignored it for a long time because able to get by with it and just move along with life. But at this point, I've decided that no, you know what? It's time to beat this. I'm kind of over it. It's just time to attack it and go. And I'm telling you, I started this journey at 430 pounds, December the 5th. I've dropped about 27 pounds. Were the start of February. So I'm on a clip. It's not what everybody will do. I want to say that from the start. The whole thing about dropping some weight is obviously changing habits and just doing it in a smart way. Those crash diets are killer. I've done a number of them, and some of them work real well. I did the Dukin diet, dropped 50 pounds, gained it back. I did Nutrisystem, like Nutrisystem, dropped 50 pounds, gained it back. This time I went another route. I was always tracking my food, and when I got serious about dieting and such, this time I did the Weight Watchers app, and I'm on that right now, and it's very, very simple to do. It tracks down on my food. I've actually set my own goal on it, even though it gives me X amount of points for a day. I don't feel I really need all those points, so trying to do it a little different and just adapt it for me, and I'm sure that the program will catch up with me. But and just stayed focused. I went out and I got a Fitbit, just an app or a device that lets you walk and count your steps as you walk, pedometer, if you will, and it syncs with the Weight Watchers program that I'm doing. I don't go to meetings. I don't want to hug anybody. I don't need any warm and fuzzy stories. Just the real deal. Focused on upping my step count. Set a step count minimum. I have a fantastic doctor. He's a Los Angeles Kings doctor. I'm here in LA. And you can't put anything by this guy. He's sharp and on the ball. If your doctor's not, and even though you may love him, I highly recommend going and getting a doctor who's going to help you. It doesn't mean you can't maintain yours. It doesn't hurt to have a little added incentive from someone who really knows the business. I sought out the best. I got him, and he's great. He's the one that actually got me on the Fitbit, got me upping my steps. When you're as large as I am, making an effort to walk doesn't sound like anything that would stress somebody, but I'm going to tell you, it really did, and it really made me think. I park as far away from a grocery store as I can park. I park as far away from work as I can and walk in, and that makes a big difference. Every hour I get up and take a walk around our facilities. I just try to do these little things that really add up at the end of the day, and you find out at the end of the day that they do add up, and it helps. People are asking me what the secret is so far for the weight loss, and I tell them straight up, there's no secret. It's just focusing, doing little things, but those things will equal larger things. When I was wrestling, if I took time off, I would get back in the gym, and I'd work hard to get back into ring shape and get back out on the road. And it's sort of the same thing. I played football as a kid. I played at a pretty high level of junior football, 18 to 22. It was the same thing. Get ready for training camp, get ready to get things going. And during the season, we would be focused, and we would make those changes that we didn't make in the off season to stay in shape and such. So it's just a matter of focus. It doesn't necessarily take a lot of focus, though, at the start. just to get you going. And I'm going to tell you, once you get going, a pound here or 2 pounds there, those little victories are the things that are going to lift you up and give you that insight like, hey, maybe I can do this. So I'm going to encourage you, keep tuning in, keep checking it out. But we are going to drop this. We're going to drop the weight. We're going to tone down this type 2 diabetes. I gained 100 pounds overnight once I started taking insulin. People I haven't seen in years look at me and they go, holy crow, what happened? And I'll tell you what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I took my eye off the ball, quite frankly. I had to get on insulin. 100 pounds overnight, and that is amazing. And of course, the thing with insulin is it fights the diabetes, but the heavier you get, the more insulin you take, and insulin promotes obviously weight gain, and that's just how it goes. I remember as a kid in the hardcore gyms, I was getting ready to become a pro wrestler, and I'd see the guys shooting insulin and stuff, and it never clicked on me until many years later when I got attacked with the type 2, that, wow, that makes sense. I see these guys before. So we're going to attack this thing. I will encourage the heck out of you. I'm going to stay very positive about what I'm doing. I'm going to stay very focused about what I'm doing. But so far, down 27 pounds. We are on a roll, folks, and we're going to keep it going. You can email me, diabetesarmy@yahoo.com if you have anything. Our Facebook page is simply Diabetes Army, Facebook/Diabetes Army. And the webpage actually is diabetesarmy.com. So it doesn't mean that you have to have diabetes. A lot of people, I just want to let you know, start going off the rails on this. And the next thing you know, they wake up one day like I did with type 2 diabetes and might not even know they're headed in that direction. So you don't have to have diabetes to get involved with this. It's just going to be a great community for those who want to drop some weight, keep focused, and get a little encouragement about what we're doing here. So thank you for taking the time and watching this. There will be many more in the future. Just wanted to check in and give you some results.